Hello, this is Fighting Irish, Operation Hercules. Turn 10.4. Let's do the Vici roll here. They got a 2, so I'm not sure. I don't think they get it. If they get it, let me know. We just moved our chart up to 10.4. Okay, let's do improved construction. Got an 8, so we moved up improved construction. Okay, let's do advanced logistics. Missed on the advanced logistics. Okay, so we have $61 to spend. This is a sub for 5, a destroyer for 6, carrier or heavy cruiser for 4. Start another heavy carrier for 4, or cruiser for 4, and another heavy cruiser for 4. So 4, 8, 12, 18, 23, 2 militia upgrades, 27, 35 for the 4 militia, 1 tank for 41, 2 infantry for 47, 2 marines for 55, and 2 more infantry for 51 or 61. Okay, let's move into combat. We have a lot to do. We're moving 1 infantry from Central Mongolia into Angora. Claiming that for the Japanese. Moving this guy from Kerulen into Central Mongolia, into Burita, whatever you want to call it. Claim that for the Japanese Empire. Moving in artillery, a medium tank, and 3 infantry into Amur. 1 infantry from Eastern Manchuria into Western Manchuria, claiming that for the Japanese away from the Russians. Okay, and we're going to get crazy and go bonsai. Here comes the Japanese Foreign Legion, 2 cavalry coming in, a tactical going 1, 2. 2 fighters going 1 to reheat, 2 to Western Manchuria, 3 to Chita. Those are our attacks up north. Let's move to our attacks down south. Okay, we separated the card here. So in our card, we are taking 1 transport from P50. Picking up the boys from Sarawak, going to I-12 and up to I-11. The Marines going into Burma. The infantry is going to Ceylon. Right there. From I-12, we're moving up to I-11. We're going to bring in another Marine and 1 infantry into Burma. From Siam, we have 3 infantry, artillery. From Anatonka, 1 more infantry. Offshore bombardments will be from I-12, a battle cruiser, 2 battleships, and way down here an I-14 heavy cruiser goes 1 to I-13, I-12, and into I-11. Okay. And don't forget, tactical from I-12 to I-11 into the battle. And from Korea, P-14, P-32, P-41, 4, Anatonka, 5, Burma, 6, probably Anatonka, hopefully. Over here, down yonder, we have 2 destroyers going in to attack the seaplane. Okay, we have 1 Marine moving up to Buchenland. and 2 Marines attacking South Africa. Okay, let's get started. We're going to have 2 dice at 2 and 1 at 2. 2 for the Marines, 1 for the militia going into South Africa. We got 2 on the, so South Africa falls. Okay, let's move on to Burma. Burma right here. We have, looks like 5 Gurkhas. We have 1 artillery, 1 tactical, 2 fighters, 4 Marines, or 2 Marines, and an infantry. So we only get 3 offshore bombardment, but we're going to leave the heavy cruiser there anyway. And 4 infantry. So we only get 3 offshore bombardments. Okay. Let's see what we can get. Here are the 2 at 4 for the battleships. Miss, miss. And the battle cruiser at a 3. Miss. Alright, first artillery at a 3 for the jungle. Miss. Okay, let's do 2 tacticals. No, let's do 2 fighters at 6. We hit 1. We got 1. 1 tactical at a 7. Hit 2. Okay, 1 of these Marines will be bumped up to a 3. So here is the 3 bumped because of the artillery. That's a hit, so that's 3 hits. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 at 2. We need to get 2 of these. 2 at 6. So I see 1. So we got a total of 4 Gurkhas that turn. Okay, he gets 5 to shoot back. 5 at 5. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5. So we lose a Marine, an infantry, and 2 more infantry. Okay, he lost his 4. He's down to 1 Gurkha. We have 2 infantry and an artillery, and our 2 fighters and tacticals. So here is our 2 fighters. Hit, hit. So it's over. Here's the 2 3s. 1 2. And 1 tactical. And he has 1 left out of 5. He hit all 6. Wow, 6 or all 6 for 6, but Burma does fall. Okay, that was not too good, I guess. Oh, but it also gives us an objective. I'll tell you that in a second. Let's move to the bag battle up here. We got a couple. Let's do the Battle of Amur. We have a first strike artillery. It's out of 2. Let's roll the right dice. Miss. We have 1 medium tank out of 5. Hit. So it's over. Here is the upgraded infantry out of 2. And 2 1s. Okay, let's see his militia at a 2. Miss. So, no, took that Okay, let's do the main event of the night. Right here, it is 1 tactical, 2 fighters, cavalry, Foreign Legion, Mountaineer. So he doesn't go down, so he is a 2, taking on 3 4s, 1 2. And I think the tactical defends at a... What does a tactical defend at? A 5. Okay. Let's see what we have. Let's see our 2 fighters going in. Let's see what they can do. 2 fighters. Hit, hit. So they both hit. So one is a fighter, one's a militia. One was the tactical, one was militia. Here is the tactical out of 7. He missed. And so we have 3 2s now. For the Japanese Foreign Legion and the 2 cavalry. We hit 2. So he will lose his 2 infantry. Okay, let's see. He will have 1 motorized left to fight. Let's see what he has. He has 3 at 4 for the infantry and the motorized. I see 1 hit, so we will lose the cavalry. And he has tactical out of 5, miss, and a militia out of 2. That one hit, so we lost the cavalry. Okay. He has a motorized left. And we have our Foreign Legion left. Let's see what we can do. Here's our 2 fighters at 6. Hit with the 6 right there. So it will go down. Tactical, miss, and the Foreign Legion, miss. Here is the motor at 4. Hit a 12. So the motor goes down. And this was the fight for Chita. So Chita will go for just the Japanese Foreign Legion. The fighters will go back Western Manchuria region and back to Korea. Okay. Tactical will go back to Sunyeon. Okay. That was pretty costly. So, if I'm not mistaken, we got a strategic objective called Asia for Asia. And that is Burma, Siam, British Malay, Cochin China, and Anatonka. We're going to put an air base and a minor factory in the Anatonka. Okay, so the 2 fighters and the tactical all go to Anatonka now. Okay, let's do a bunch of non-combat move now. Down here in P70, we'll go to P69, P69, P61, P59. I believe that's still 2 sea zones because that's their flag. So that's Australia's flag. So carrier light carrier will go from I-12 to P50, P42, P32. To right there. Medium bomber will come off Formosa, P32, P43, P46, and land in the Carolina Islands. Okay. transport in P50. We'll go P41, P32, P15. He will pick up an infantry and an artillery and drop them off in Korea. This will become an artillery chip. Not a chip, but okay. This transport was strategically naval. P7, pick up a Marine from Przemyski Kraj. And a Marine from Kyushu. And go, was it a P8, P7, P15, P32, P41. And drop them off into Quainton. Okay. This transport, since we have our other strategic from British Malay to Northern Manchuria, we will use our 4th strategic naval. We go from I-12 to P50, P41, P32, P15, P16 right out there. Okay. Torpedo boat destroyer from I-14 will move out to I-10 to I-7. Destroyer from, where are we at? I-1 will go I-2, I-8 into I-7. This light cruiser from I-12 will also go to I-7. Okay. We're going to strategically rail 2 units from the British Malaya, 1 artillery, 1 infantry from the British Malaya all the way to Shanghai. We're moving the 2 guys out of Hong Kong into Quainton. And apparently, I didn't move this medium tank up to the battle. So, he was supposed to be in the battle. We won the territory. The medium tank is going to just be placed in there. We took it anyway. We probably would have had less units taken, but he went from Western Manchuria to Chita. He was supposed to go into the battle. I apologize for that. I won't re-roll it. I'll just keep it like that. Shoot. Well, that's disappointing. Non-combat move. This seaplane will come off map and then fly down to Formosa. P15, P32 into Formosa. This carrier or heavy cruiser from I-12 will go to P50, P41, P32. This heavy cruiser will go with the sub from P50 to P41. Okay. Well, that's disappointing. Light cruiser up here from P2 to P7 to the Sea of Japan, P15. Oh, shoot. I don't think we have any more combat. I think we're stretched as can get. let's place some units. 1 Marine, Tokyo. 1 Infantry, Tokyo. 1 Marine, Kyushu. 1 Infantry, Kyushu. 1 Infantry to Rihi. 1 Infantry to Siam. A medium tank. And a militia. We'll go down to Cape Town. And let's end that battle. Okay, it's over. I don't believe the seaplane can shoot back against the 2 destroyers. Okay, I have 2 upgrades and a militia. So 1 upgrade would be here. And another infantry will go there. So now we have 5 units there. We have 1 more upgrade and a militia. Okay, and we're going out here to the Marshall Islands. 1 upgrade and 1 militia will go to the Marshalls. Okay, and our last one will go in the Szechuan. Okay. Chita. Gets a flag. Okay. South Africa. Butcherland. And Burma. Okay. Okay, let's go income. So off the British would be 1. So we will go up 1 to 53, and the British will go to 23. FEC with Burma falling will be 1 for Burma. So 54, FEC down to 8. Okay. Now up here, 1, 2, 3, 4 from the Russians. Okay, 4 for the Russians. So we go to 58, they will go to 34. Okay. We have some more ships to have to put 2 on the chart over here. 2 heavy cruisers go to stage 2. Okay. And let's place a heavy cruiser in the sub for P12 or P16, and the destroyer will go to P15. Okay, let's do a distribution and tell you. Angora, we have 1 infantry. Butriati, we have a cavalry. In Chita, we have a Japanese Foreign Legion and a medium tank in Chita. Angora, we have a medium tank, artillery, 3 infantry. Northern Manchuria, we have an artillery and an infantry. Rihi, an infantry militia. Sunyon, we have a militia, a tactical. In Shanghai, we have 3 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 militia. Korea, we have 2 fighters, an infantry, and an artillery. P-15, there is a destroyer or light cruiser in the transport. P-16, there is a transport sub heavy cruiser. Tokyo, militia, or marine and an infantry. Kyushu, 2 marines, infantry, and an artillery. Algiers and Marshall has an infantry and a marine. Carolina has a medium bomber now. C-Zone P-59 has a heavy cruiser. I-11 has 2 transport battle cruisers, 2 battleships, and a heavy cruiser. P-41 has a heavy cruiser, a sub, and a transport. P-32 has a heavy carrier, light carrier, heavy cruiser. P-50 has 2 coastal subs. Anatonka now has an airbase and a minor complex with 2 fighters and a tactical. Siam has an infantry, militia. Burma has a infantry and an artillery. British Malay has a infantry. I-7, we have a light cruiser, a torpedo boat destroyer, and a destroyer, saying hi to that sub. I-1 has a sub. A-54 has 2 destroyers. South Africa has 2 marines. Buchenland has a marine. Cape Town has a militia and a medium tank. So we are now at 58. Trying to catch our counterparts over there at 64, but I think he took off and we won't catch him. But 58 plus our 12 bonus, I believe that would give us 70 IPPs next turn. We're going to hand it off to Ozark Outpost and the British Commonwealth all over the world, way down there, Australia, and the Free French right there. This is Fighting Irish saying over and out. Bye.